Jay, just what are some of your impressions on your guys? I know there's a lot of information thrown at them in a short amount of time, but what stands out so far, what you've seen?
Well, I think part of the plan is to throw them some information, see how they can retain it, and then see how they can translate the information they receive onto the field. And it's a challenge for a lot of them. But I think overall, they made good impressions on us. A lot of them did. And it's exciting to see. They have worked extremely hard. They studied, and they go out there and they practice with great urgency and tempo. So I was impressed with a lot of them.
Preston Smith has got some crazy length on him. How do you observe of the way he moves and the way he uses that to his advantage?
Yeah, there's no question. His length is what draws you to him initially. Then you watch him play, and he uses that leverage to his advantage. Especially in a run game when people are at the point of attack, he does a great job of using that leverage to his advantage and then using that length in his pass rush. He can get people off of him, and then he has good hips, and he can finish plays. So Preston's been impressive.
What have you seen out of your top two guys, Schereff and Smith, that maybe surprised you or you didn't really see studying them in the pre-draft process?
Well, first off, we're in shorts, and we're not going crazy hard tempo. So it's really, for Brandon, shorts is not what he wants. He wants the pads. But, I think, he's done some good things. Obviously, moving over to right tackle is not just a transition that's going to be immediate and easy for him. He's going to have to take some lumps, but the good thing about Brand, he's a very focused individual. He studies very hard. He takes coaching extremely well, and he's got the best coach to coach him up. But I think you see the progress from yesterday morning to yesterday afternoon to today is a significant change for him already, and I think he's going to continue to get better. And then Preston, I think what you see is what you get, man. You got a big, tall, young kid with huge upside, and it's our job as coaches to get that upside out of him and get him to work. But I think for the first three practices, throwing at them what we've thrown at them, I think they've done good.
As far as Preston Smith, he's making an adjustment also, I guess, from a down lineman to an outside linebacker. How's that going for him?
It's going good. And a matter of getting the calls and dropping when he's supposed to drop and rushing when he's supposed to rush, and then playing the run and then transition his run to a pass rush. And I think he's doing a good job. I talked to him today about trying to get a little bit more suddenness to him, and I'm getting my bearings straight. I'm getting my plays down, and then you'll see it, once camp continues to hit, and he gets more comfortable with the terminology. But I've been impressed with him.
Coach, the quarterback you brought in as your fourth, obviously Connor Halliday, is no longer on the roster. What can you tell us about the circumstance there and where you go, presumably for a fourth quarterback as you go through the work ahead?
Well, we brought in two quarterbacks here to look at for that fourth spot, but there's no law that says we have to bring four. We have three guys who are going to really fight for every rep as it is. So in a way, it's not bad to have three. Connor, I can't speak for the decision that he made. He just chose to jump on a plane and head to the house. Haven't had a chance to talk with him yet. He just left me a voice message, but I'm sure he had personal reasons behind it. But moving forward, we have three quarterbacks on our roster. We're looking at the two guys out here today, and one more practice today, and we'll make a decision on whether or not we bring four to camp.
And if I could ask your thoughts on seeing Coach Callahan work with the linemen, is he, the sort of coach you expected coming in? What do you think he'll bring to that unit?
Yeah, well, he's detailed for sure, and he's a grinder. That's two things about him that are two great qualities, and our line needs it. They're going to work their butts off not only on the practice field but in the classroom. And every drill, every waking moment they're awake and they're in this building, they're on this practice field, he's going to be in their ear working them. And they're going to get better as a result. And so far, every lineman that we've had in here for phase 2, phase 1, the veteran guys along with the rookie guys have bought into it and have worked extremely hard with the fundamentals that he's teaching, the techniques, the scheme, all that I think will pay huge dividends down the road.